So we're going to challenge you to be a high performance team. Tomorrow we'll build a common history amongst you all. You'll get to know each other perhaps a little better than you did before we started by planning and leading and executing the project that we're about to undertake. So, why are we doing it? We're doing it for this charity, the Hotel Etico.
Hotel Etico is Australia's first social enterprise hotel. We employ and train young people with disability. The key to our social enterprise model is creating interactions between our trainees and the general public, which is where the transformation happens in terms of a more inclusive world. We're very grateful to Splash and APA because it's going to allow us to activate our spaces and allow us to create much more interaction between the general public and our trainees. So we love the fact that there will be all this hive of activities for the next 2 weeks here, and we're very, very grateful and we're really looking forward to have all the APA team being here and engaged and meeting our trainees and interacting with them.
So, let's have a look at what we're going to do. This is the project site. We've done a little bit of work to get you started. We're going to build a platform with upright posts to secure the roof to. The roof will be clad, and then we're going to build chairs, tables, and a couple of planters that are attached to the structure. We will provide you with all of the equipment, all of the materials. All we need from you is your brains, your hands, and your enthusiasm. Buckets of it.
What are the roles we need tomorrow?
We could have it broken out by scope, so you could have a decking team, a roofing team, furniture and planter box team. Have those, and then they go away in small teams.
Just one thing, Suzanne, we've only got one colour.
Yeah.
So from a sequencing perspective, about moving material up to the colour.
So you want a logistics scheduling?
We have just have one central team doing that. So the leader of each of those 4 constructions teams is going to stand in a corner of the room. We're going to form up their team. We're going to come up with a strategy.
I can do decking.
And then we're going to come back together and we're going to share that strategy in case we can pinch bits from other people, right?
Just worked out the scope of work's a lot bigger than we thought. Yeah, we're going to have to charge for it.
But I think we can take that back to the
REST and interfaces.
Frame and cladding.
we need to know what their working from heights solution is. Are they ladders in the middle?
PSC, corporate affairs, safety,
sustainability and social license and corporate affairs team.
the external face of the project. Yes.
Good morning!
Helmets will be worn. If there's any activity going on above you and you're working below, make sure that you wear a helmet, and that'll be particularly pertinent when we start putting in the rafters and the spacing noggins on the roof section.
Warwick was up all night doing the Gantt chart.
Yeah, it's a hugely complicated Gantt chart. It's simplistic because that gives us flexibility. But before we get onto the schedule, is everybody clear on what they're doing? I'm pretty sure you are, because I had a chat to most of the teams. Yeah, everybody's really focused. You can tell it on their faces, so you know they're focusing on their section of work and they're taking it very seriously. Yeah.
It's some very intricate and detailed planning right at the start, which has really paid them dividends, and they've included themselves into nice little cohorts, nice little silo teams, and the whole thing's working really quite well. And yeah, I'm impressed.
We're doing well. We're doing a lot of simultaneous.
I think the main thing is we're here as a team, we want to work together and we want to deliver something that makes a difference for Hotel Etico. It's a real investment from APA, so having this many senior leaders off-site for such a long period of time, the business running without us, but having that opportunity really to give something to a small part of the community that'll make a difference in their lives, I think is fantastic, so great to see.
I think it's a fantastic opportunity. We were just talking about this now, I love doing stuff like this anyway. I like doing projects like this anyway, so to actually do it when you're doing it with your team, you're actually building something that's meaningful for somebody else, and there's a tangible asset at the end of the day where you can actually touch and prod and poke and say, we made that for somebody else who's going to get a huge amount of benefit from it. And so the smiles on their faces knowing that they've got the project from last week, which I think was a games area, and then they've got this area today, I think is an amazing opportunity and something you don't get every day.
We're halfway through! 2 hours remain! Hey, that's my job!
We've got a great team. We were able to split the team into 2 work groups so that one team was doing measuring while the other team was organising cutting and bringing materials up, and that's worked really well for us.
And what is it that you're hoping to leave behind at Hotel Etico after this session?
Oh, look, a really great structure. You know, we want it to look really nice. You know, we've measured the battens so they're all nicely spaced. So the roof, when you look up at the roof, it's going to look wow.
It feels great to be taking some time out of what is otherwise a really busy schedule, slowing down on focusing on something else that's actually got a totally different value driver to what we're doing all day, every day at APA. The team are completely engaged in this. No one's standing around checking their phone and getting absorbed in the life of APA, so something's really clicking here.
Today is really top level. I mean, again, this is my 39th Splash program, and I've never seen a program so well planned. So yeah, bravo, really good, really good. I'm pretty impressed.
1 hour left to go! 1 hour!
I actually think about this project in the same concepts as what we're doing as a business, where we contribute to the community. The energy transition achieves the same thing. We will provide the legacy for future generations. In this case, we get to provide the legacy to a very special group of people and be part of something that goes beyond what the corporate does. And that's how teams are built, because you have a value association with that aim. And I look forward to coming back here with the team to see how it's used, to meet the people who use it and have dinner here. That's the ultimate end, right? Building it's one thing, living and experience it is the next stage.
Perfect.
Pretty solid.
Project today will incredibly enhance the use of our bar space and social gathering space, which will allow the business to do better, the interactions that our trainees with disability have with the public, much more meaningful. It will be an incredible addition as a community facility because people from Victoria love to come and use our bar. And so the impact is just amazing.
On behalf of the APA team here, it's been an absolute delight to spend the day with you. Fabulous to see the crew from APA pull this off. I think it's wonderful, and really when we looked at everyone working together, the theme that really came through was everyone knew that they were doing this for a really great reason, and that's for Hotel Etico and the Academy of Independence and the team that you have here. I think everybody feels a very special sense of gratitude for what you're doing here, but also an understanding of the impact that we've made as a team, and I think that always is a great way to spend a day, especially a day at work. So thank you very much, and we'd now like to invite Juliet to do the official cutting of the ribbon to open the facilities that everybody here has worked hard on today. So over to you, Juliet. And here we are.